Are you tired of inaccurate guns like the Deagle? Are you shit with rifles? Do you always know what time it is?
It's high noon.
Quintuple kill.
Then fear not, the Pocket Op is for you. First, let's learn some background history of the weapon. The Pocket Op was released in December of 2015, around 4 months too soon for an April Fool's prank. The CSGO dev Vitality just got done moving all the ranks back, but this caused his main to derank back to DMG. Clearly he wasn't garbage and he was just stuck in ELO hell, so he needed a quick way to get out. He obviously was very busy with his job at Valve, so he didn't have time to learn things like spray patterns, so he only liked to use the op. The problem is you can't buy an op every round, so what he did was make a new gun to replace the Desert Eagle. So he literally copy and pasted the exact same stats as an op onto the gun, and thus the Pocket Op was born. But Valve doesn't like testing shit it makes, so they decided to add it to the game anyways, when Vitality told Gaben that you can make money from it. So Valve just made a new case for it to get easy skin money. Vitality is ready to rank up from DMG now. Just to be sure he got it, he nerfed all the other rifles just in case, since he wouldn't be using those things anyways. Yeah, that's some great skins. Nice artwork. Good job finishing up that high poly model. Hey, with all the time we're putting into this, don't you think we should at least test it in-game? Do we even have the game installed here? Who cares? Just push it through. And besides, what's the worst that could happen?
You can one-shot somebody with a fucking pistol!
And not even 48 hours after its release, the Pocket Op was nerfed into the ground. And it became hilariously obvious that Valve literally does not test anything and is only profit driven. Now let's move on to some statistics of the weapon. The Pocket Op, also known as the R8, holds 8 rounds like the name implies. It is available on both the CT and T side and costs $850, so it can't be bought on pistol round. Which makes no fucking sense balance wise because it's a one-shot kill to the head and chest whether it's pistol round or not. Most of the time, if you won the pistol round, you'd lose the next buy round because the other team would just buy R8s and roll over you. The damage on it was toned down, so instead of doing over 400 damage in a single shot, it's now only a 2-shot kill, and has a much longer trigger delay. Now let's move on to some gameplay tactics of the weapon. The left click on it is more accurate than the operation update cycle. The right click on it is a pocket shotgun for $850. The right click can be a surprisingly accurate piece of shit pistol, who the fuck uses that thing? For $850 itself, it's not a bad idea to use rather than a shotgun. It is a strong 2-shot kill, and can be spammed quite quickly for an easy kill at close range. So it's not a bad choice for an eco round, considering the cheapest shotguns are $1,200. The art isn't entirely shit now like everyone would think. The gun is hilariously accurate. There are times where it's actually quite handy to have over the Deagle. The 100% accurate 2-shot kill can work quite well if you have good aim and positioning, and no common pre-fire spots. So it can outshine the Deagle at times when the Deagle takes 3 body shots. The problem is that it's one of those guns you won't use outside of matchmaking, like the AUG or the SG556. Because anyone with decent aim can counter it, and because of its long trigger pull. But in matchmaking, when people have shitty positioning in wide peak, you can actually get a few cheap kills with it if you know what you're doing. It's accurate when running, so when trying to push a sight on T side, you can get better kills when moving compared to the Deagle. But you should be trying to work picks with it first. Running should be a last resort sort of thing. On CT side, you can peek out and pre-fire a quick shot if you know where they're coming from. Just remember that with a slower trigger pull, the Ts can overwhelm the sight very quickly if you miss a shot. The Deagle, on the other hand, can have much more rapid follow-up shots. If you aren't on an eco and you buy this gun, chances are you also have $16,000 and a Negev, so you aren't going to be using it anyways. But just make sure if you see your teammate using an R8 in-game, kindly ask him to change back to the Deagle because, let's be honest, he's probably doing absolutely nothing useful. This is matchmaking after all. Nobody even uses this gun, even the pros. Pros will buy dualies and crab walk up banana, but literally nobody uses this gun. So, that's all there is to using the Pocket Op. Tune in next time as I teach you how to use the COD gun, and remember, this gun's a piece of shit, don't use it.